Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday. It's crazy to believe that it's actually the third day of the week because we had Monday off, but it sure as hell doesn't feel like the third day of the week. It feels like this week has been pretty long. God damn it. Way too long. Thankfully, or not thankfully, as I look at it, it's almost over. I have a plan for Sunday's video, which I'll show in a little bit. I'll give it a little sneak peek. I need to figure out some small things with it. So, it's not 100% figured out. But it's better than where I was yesterday, so I'll take it. Other than that, we might actually finish the boss today, which is pretty exciting. Excited to finish the boss. I mean, I say that, but I did this with the last one, and I said I'll probably finish it today, and then it was like an extra week or something. So, we'll see how that goes. Other than that, that's, I think, pretty much it. Yeah. Shall I show you guys what I've been working on? Boink. It's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. It has some issues. It has some issues that I gotta figure out still. Hey, you guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yes, sirree. The way these attach between each one isn't perfect, right? It's not perfect, and I could probably make it. I could hide it probably by just making these thicker, these vertical ones thicker, or these ones thinner, but it's just, and it like totally, you know, it just goes up to basically as much as it needs to. It doesn't go any lower. So that's cool, it works, but I have issues with it. I have issues, but you totally curve it any way you want. And it works. So we'll see. If I figure it out, these will not be thicker. Otherwise, they'll be thicker, or these will be thinner. I don't know. We will see. That's the plan, though. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been wanting to do a roller coaster for a while. I just haven't. It's been always in the like, roller coaster shouldn't be that hard category, but the problem is, yeah, this is not a set distance apart. It's a set distance apart, sort of, but not exactly. And so, because it's not exactly, and then the angle's slightly off, depending on the angle of the rotation. So, in some places, like, it's really good. In other places, it does not quite as good. So I gotta figure out if there's better solutions or better things I can tweak and do whatever else. We'll see. We might spend some time tomorrow working on this, but not today. Not today. Today, we go game dev. Deus Ex, what a great game. Human Revolution. Good game. Good game. Oh, yeah. that is that. And then after this one, after this video, after this, I want to see something. When is the last time I did my when was the last time I did a PCGEX video? It's not been a month yet, I'm pretty sure. August 17th, yeah. Well, hold on. It would be the 14th. Yeah, I should do. I mean, I can reach out to Tim and be like, "Hey, want to teach me more PCGX stuff?" But I probably should get at least another video in between. Uno más. I don't know why I say it in Spanish. I'm learning Japanese. Why don't you say it in Japanese? I don't know. I don't have answers to these questions. Because you're from Cali? I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think now. How do you say one more? I don't know how you say one more. I don't think it's Ichimoto. One more in Japanese. Mo hitotsu? Really? 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 It's hitotsu? Why is it? Why? But that's, I guess that's also first. It's like the first of the month. No. No, not, that's Tsuitachi. Yeah. My brain's not functioning. That is how you count. Hitotsu, Tatsu. I'm nearing a year. I'm like days away from nearing a year, and I have not done enough vocabulary, and like I haven't done enough of this. I've been mostly just learning words. So like the amount of words that I know is probably like relatively okay, but how to use them is been lacking. You got home, did some stuff, lay on the bed, and nap for 20 minutes? Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's your schedule like? Because I imagine, like if you had to include leave your apartment to come back to your apartment, like, what is the time period of that? Because obviously that would include like travel time, work time. Like, how long are you away from home, basically, just for work? You have a house? Well, sorry, I didn't realize you were so rich, okay? Sorry. Okay, Mr. Rich One. Mr. Rich Guy. Your house. How long are you away from your house? You leave your house at 6:15 and get back around 1950? Was that 1950 is 7:50? So you're away for basically 12 and a half hours for work? Dear God. Dear God. Oh my goodness. Well, average Brazilian routine. Power to ya. Power to ya, because that means, assuming 8 hours with an hour lunch, right? 3.5 hours is commute. So your commute is over like almost 2 hours. Over an hour and a half. One way. Oh. That's rough. Hello from a sovereign planet of Mars. Hey, Skronek, welcome. How's it going? I've been doing well. Your commute is an hour 40. Now, yeah, so I was right in the math. Yeah. Wow. And I assume they don't offer any way of doing your job remote. Just copy it from... How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Same as always. Eventually, you guys might go hybrid. 2 days at home. You can do all the work from home, to be honest. You know how they are. Yeah, I know. A lot of places are hybrid. I am thankful that where I currently work, everyone is remote. I don't mean like all the artists are remote. No. Everyone is remote. I think the very like high, like once you go like very high up, because they all are there for so long, like pre-COVID, they are like mostly in the same area. But like we have people like in the middle of the states. We have someone right now in Hawaii, out of all places. I don't know if I should say that they're lucky or not lucky, because on one hand, Hawaii sounds nice, and I've been to Hawaii, it's beautiful. On the other hand, I feel like I'd miss more of the city vibe, which you don't really get in Hawaii. So I guess it depends. It really does depend on the person, but assuming you move there, you probably enjoy it enough to actually move there. But oh, I don't need to play drum sound. Let's remove this. Even the janitor is remote. I mean, there are people that work on a site, like right? I work in grocery production, so obviously people work at the wall, but that's not anywhere near our group. We hire like other people to do that because they're just wall people, which is a terrible way of saying it. But I mean, like they're people that work on the wall. That's their job. So that's why they're like have to be at the wall. And there obviously there's like IT, and obviously IT needs to be where the computers are, right? So they're not 100% of everyone that is related to the work is remote. There are some jobs that have to have someone physically there, but everyone else. Nope. Let's see if this works. So it's not turning. Why isn't it turning? It's one of those things where if I turn on, if I have physics on and turn it off, it's not ever going to turn, is it? Yeah, if I have simulate physics off, it turns. But if I ever turn on simulate physics and then turn it off, it'll never turn. But why? Why is it like this? No, it's not too much friction. I'm just rotating the actor. It doesn't care about friction of any kind. Because we're no longer simulating physics. See, it's even above the ground when it stops. And if I select it, see, the actor has been rotating. But once it starts being a physics object, it's like gets decoupled. So what I could do is destroy this static mesh and spawn a copy of it. That doesn't have any of that information. And by spawn a copy of it, I mean I'll just duplicate this and have it hidden. In game. Set it in game to be true. And then to be false here. The only thing is it will not match when it swaps. Do I have physics enabled on this thing? Yeah, let me just turn off the physics. Let's try that again. Grounded, collision. No collision. Yeah, it doesn't line up. Can I have this off? This rotate movement off. And then I can do set rotation rate to 60. And by default, it'll be 0. But that seems like it works. I just need to do one of these. Or I set. Will it? I can't do both at the same time. Okay, fine. We get static mesh and set it here. Okay, so now, ta-da! It's not going to do the color change because that is not set for this thing. But we can change that. Custom event, start timer. We do this, and then here, where's the replace? No, I can't do replace. I hate that there's a right-click menu when you click like on the middle, and then right-click menu when you click on the sides, and I can never remember which one's which. Location of actor is fine. So now, ta-da! Why isn't it getting darker? Why is the color not changing? It's not blowing up either. What's going on? What happened? When it gets landed, it does all this. Wait, where did I? Oh, I put on construction script. Oopsie. I meant to put it here. Whoopsie. Boink. And now, turn red. Red, I say. Look at it turn red, and then go. And I'll do that with different notes. Pick a different note. Why isn't it picking a different note? Oh, because it's doing it on construct. And it's already constructed, so it's not going to do it again. So I can do this. Do this somewhere else. Boink. Okay. We got that working. So, that's looking good. The next thing is I want to make it so if I hit this thing, then I basically give it life because I want to make sure that I can break it. It's not gonna have a lot of life, but it will have some. Yeah, that's something. Combat. Damaged. And the grounded one. Actually, the physics one. Modify it. Custom, and then we'll just say character block. Okay. We can break you and only do it on. Do we want to do it only on certain types of attacks? Like projectiles or projectile and melee? I feel like no. I feel like I wouldn't do any damage. Okay, let's give it a variable. Max health. I don't necessarily need max health, does it? It doesn't need max health. So I'm never going to increase it. So we'll do current health, and we'll just give it 100 health. Just to start with. So whenever this happens, subtract damage calculation. And we need to take you. And then we need to do divine protection damage scale, which I believe should be just 1. Am I going to finish this boss? What does the title say? What does the title of the stream say? Who knows? Who knows?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Maybe one day. One day. It will be done. Maybe. Will it be today? Maybe. Hello, old Andrew. I'm sorry that you're old. You have absolutely no idea what's going on and know absolutely nothing about game development. But something about watching this chill bearded dude make a boss is so entertaining. Perfect. You're welcome to just ask questions if you want answers to any of your questions. No one ever does when I tell them they can ask. But you can. Why is it like this? Why does it not line up? It lines up here, but doesn't line up here. I never understood the grid system here. It never makes sense to me. Okay, so it's gonna reduce its health, and then it's gonna check if it is less or equal to 0. And if it is, then it is just going to destroy itself. No damage calculations, no nothing. So ta-da! Here you go, bye-bye. Why is this already a problem? Oh, it's because of the... It's because of this crap, where I can't make it actually go away immediately on attacks. I have to... Okay. Disabled. Okay. We'll do all of this. If we're not disabled, then, assuming this is true, we set it to be disabled to be true. And then we can do says collision response to all channels to ignore, and then set hit end game. Then we do a delay. Half a second's probably plenty. Then destroy. I should probably find the problem of that. Okay. That look good. No errors. And if we wait long enough... Also, this is... maybe I should turn off collisions for pawn. Do I want to turn off collisions for pawn? No, I don't think I do. Because this gives us a reason to move, like, around, because it'll be actual body blocking. It's not a lot of body blocking, but it's some. Cool. Okay, so that's working. The next thing we gotta do is make an ability that spawns them. So custom event, spawn exploding notes. how many do we want a certain number of them, or do we want them spawning every so often? Let's do every so often. So we'll do spawn actor from class. Okay. Exploding note. The position will be a random point or random in navigatable random location. Random reachable point. It's fine. Origin. I don't want to do it. I want to do it based on the character. So you know what? I'm going to do collapse to function. Spawn exploding notes. Okay. Function. So that way I can go promote this to a local variable and just actually need to be 0, 0, 0. The radius is what? What is the radius of this thing? It's about 8K, right? So let's say 7,500. That will be the random location spawn. Yeah. The damage dealer will be self. You know what we can do? We can make it go like in waves. Like, let's say it'll spawn like 30 of them. And then it'll spawn 30 again. And then it'll spawn 30 again. 30, you know, something like that. That might be a good way of doing it. So what we probably want to do is just randomize the start of this. Random float in range between 0 and 2 seconds. That should be fine. Okay. So now we can do a timer by event first. Because every certain amount of time I wanted to start spawning them. Spawn or yes, start. I don't know. It's gonna loop every how long? They are like 15 seconds on the timer. Let's do every 15 seconds. It's every 20 seconds. Let's try that. Every 20 seconds it's going to do this. And then we'll use a for loop. And how many do we want spawning? 31? Start with 31. So every 20 seconds, it will spawn 31 randomly in the world. Let's see what that looks like. You just need to go to begin play. And for now, just do. Spawn exploding notes. Well, that didn't seem to work. Oh, wait, it does the freaking 20-second delay, doesn't it? It wastes 20 seconds, and then it does it. So, we'll just do... He's got back with a nice healthy meal. What is it? Is it peanut butter and jelly? Burgers and fries topped with cheese sticks. I was on the right track when I said peanut butter and jelly. Because I knew there's no way there was actually a healthy meal. Cheese sticks are great. I haven't had like good like cheesy cheese sticks in so long. Man, that sounds good. I love cheese. People who are lactose intolerant, I feel so bad for them because cheese is so good. Milk products in general are just so good. That does not seem like there's a delay. Okay, I understand. So what I need to do is here. The regular one needs to be physics turned off. And it needs to be also hidden in game. And then we need to do simulate physics. Be on after the timer. And then turn off hidden in game. Then we start this whole process. Cheese is so fucking good. Humanity cooked with that? Hell yeah. I'll convince you, bro. So good. So good. Like a buddy of mine is lactose intolerant and he's just missing out. Which really sucks for him because he didn't used to always be lactose intolerant. And he's German. So he's known good cheese. So to be lactose intolerant and all of a sudden, like, oh. It's one thing to just grow up with lactose intolerance, right? But it's another to, like, get it later on. I said that last time you had cheese sticks? Really? Is there a time before that someone mentioned? I didn't... I'll be honest, I don't remember a single time before someone mentioned cheese sticks. But that's not surprising. My memory is that of a goldfish. And that's insulting to goldfish. Farm Wrist cheese sticks box is 65 for like 14 bucks. How big? Small? Big? Big? Well, marinara for dipping, damn good. Yeah. It was about a week ago. We were talking about fasting after. Oh, is that when it happened? I mean, that sounds about right in terms of me just completely forgetting about the conversation. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I'll readily admit I am not good with names, dates, and pretty much anything else. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Look. It rains notes. I almost want to do more. What if we did more? What if we did like 51? Thing they make the cheese sticks that restaurants typically make, about 3 inches long. I mean, depends who you ask. That is massive. Only if they were spinning, more would be great. I mean, they are spinning. Look, they're all spinning. Each and every one of them. Spinning. Spinning. And then they explode. And then more come. Oh, the timing's pretty good. Why do you assume a female told me 3 is massive? I said, depends who you ask. 3 is massive. No. I was implying that a guy will say it's massive, not a girl. So they got to make it, sound good. Also, why is this? Also, can I have these? Please? Like, can I have the? Actually, this is a video. I should show the video. The thing is, it's just an advertisement for them. Oh, who cares? It looks fantastic. 1 second. Like, can I just have this? Like, oh, like, look at this. That's the kind of cheese sticks I want. Like, yeah, like that right there is the cheese sticks I want. And look at that pull. Oh. God, I want those. Mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella is a type of cheese. You missed when I fixed the spinning. How do you fix it? By making a second a second component of a static mesh that's a duplicate, and just having it swap to the other one basically when I needed it to. They were holding it up like they caught a fish made out of cheese. I mean, look, if I mean, I would too. I'll maybe even hold like a sword. I want cheese sticks. I don't know whether I can get cheese sticks around me. I mean, like, you can get like frozen cheese sticks, but it's not the same. The frozen cheese sticks are not the same. No girl would be disappointed if you gave her that monster made out of cheese. I'll tell you this, no guy would be disappointed either. Nobody would be disappointed with that. It'd be happy faces everywhere. I love cheese. Although I will say, there is one thing that I usually never have, and I don't understand. Can't even spell it. I do not understand the appeal of a charcuterie board. Yes, there's cheese. But I don't understand the appeal of this, personally. Like, I don't want to just eat cheese by itself. Like, give me, like, put all this cheese in, like, a grilled cheese sandwich? Hell yeah. I don't really care much for crackers, and these are kind of shitty crackers anyway. Like, I want, like, give me a grilled cheese instead of this, right? Give me a nice melty cheese. I've never understood the appeal of them. Like, I know, like, my mother loves just eating just cheese. But she'll have some, like, a little bit of wine with some cheese. Like, she loves that. I don't get it. Do you think she's oh yeah, I've heard about that, Skronek. I don't remember what cheese that is, but yeah, I've heard about it. Your sister is obsessed with the charcuterie. Ask her, what is the appeal? I don't get it. Like, to be fair, also, I also do not really care much for deli meat. So, like, of like everything here, let's just use this one as an example, right? I don't really care much for the crackers. The fruits are nice. I think that's apple, right? Apples are nice, right? Obviously, cheese is nice. Chocolate is just by it. Chocolate with this, I don't think it fits. But basically, most of this is like, eh. But if you were to take these cheeses and maybe put them together with some potatoes or grilled cheese or like right into like mozzarella sticks, I mean, I'm gonna be a happy man. Like, my God. And I know these are not cheap things, too, because cheese is expensive. Especially when you have that much of it. Oh, that's why I guess most of this is not cheese. Oh, here we go. This is a dessert charcuterie. See, now we're talking. This is a dessert charcuterie. A dessert charcuterie, I can understand. Okay, this makes sense. You want to just try a little bit of different things for desserts. I can get behind this one. Have some cookies, have some old chocolate. Biscoff. I forget what these are called. This would make more sense, but cheese one, cheese and crackers, not my thing. Is that pistachio brittle? It looked like. It's not called Biscoff. Is it called brittle? No. I mean, that might have been some pistachio brittle on there. It wasn't what I was thinking, but there's a name for that thing that was in the bottom left. Also, oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Just. I'm hungry. Damn it. Now I'm hungry. To be fair, I haven't eaten since like lunch, but still. Let's see how it is if I actually walk around here. I mean, that's a lot of them. I might want to reduce the amount of damage that they do. Oh, sorry, not the amount of damage they do. I actually walk right between them. Interesting. Guess the collision on that one's pretty good. But this is pretty good. I might want to increase the delay between them, is what I was thinking. So instead of 2 seconds of range, let's do 5 seconds of range. Let's see how that. Let's see how that looks. So it's gonna be raining notes for 5 seconds, basically. So some of them will be higher and lower. And this one's still there. I think you have too much distance. They seem pretty spread out. What I could do is have them spawn around the player, wherever the player is, within some range. Right? The problem is, if the player's at the edge, he'll have a lot more spawn in a density around them, and then if you go somewhere else,
ads are here.
Then
pausing for ads.
You have none. So I don't want this to be like this is the mechanic. Keep in mind, you're gonna be dealing with all the other mechanics at the same time. I'll show you what I mean in a second after the ads. But he's gonna be fast. He might just do his like, you gotta go around in the circles thing. You gotta do that now, avoiding those things. Yeah, I'm gonna play test, of course. After the ads. Absolutely. We'll turn on his combat. You want him going ridiculously fast again? That was great. He's pretty fast. We turned it down. We made it in between last time. He's still fast. It's still great. Don't you worry. Phase 3, the 25% left, he's still fast. Mm-mm. 3, 2, 1. That's done. Okay. Enable combat. If the player doesn't die at least twice from laughing, he wasn't fast enough. Well, you need to get to him twice. So here we go. So notes are going, right? So the notes are already spawning. He technically can do his attacks already. So he can do this. So now, while the notes are in the world, I have to avoid them, right? While this is going, I might increase the amount of notes. You can see now I have to get to him, avoid all of these. So, because all the mechanics from before still are here. Right, like right there. Right, that could be dangerous, especially on the inner circle now. Right. Ooh, he does stop him also from attacking past. Maybe I will. They don't block very much. Oh, this again. But you can see how this can become very bad. I might increase the amount of them a bit. I took some damage. Ah! It blocked. Ah! It took a lot of damage. Yep. Maybe you can mitigate some of the design problems if you have the notes slowly slide towards the player. I feel like that'd be a little too much. I could do this. I could do this. Where there's just a lot more now. And now, good luck. I'll probably remove the collisions though. Why is he not moving? Why is he not doing anything? Why are you bugged? Why is he bugged? What happened? Oh boy. Alright, let's see this. About to start writing notes. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh shit. Okay. Yep. See. Okay. Well, I took a lot of damage on that one. So there you go. You know. I could have went inside. Oh well. Gotta go around the circle again. Around. Okay, well, I took a lot of damage. I'm not very good. But seems promising. Let's turn off pawn collision, because that was messing with things. Because it also messes with his AI, like where he can go, and yeah, I think it's just easier without having it. Oh, that's okay. That's a lot of them there. There's places to walk. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, this way. Quickly. Do not get cut out. Go in the inner circle. Got him. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, shit. No, we're not fine. Oh, God. There's some next to him. Stand right here. This obviously would not happen during the sequence, so but it's funny that this is this was a thing. Oh God, what is? Why are they all here now? Oh, because I understand why. Because there's no navigatable point technically anymore. Because he's on top of the pillar. Again, this will not be possible normally. And so they're here at 000 falling down. Just death. Death on top of him. just death. That sequence there, it's like the journey to fertilize the egg. Well, that's one way of looking at it. So like you're really having to make choices because of the notes, as in they're working well. Yeah, I think the increase to the amount we have now is better. You'd also have him spawn some when he gets hit. I think, so basically in phase 3, he will do... Oh, he will do the drum stack ability. Oh shit. He will do the drum stack ability. So I do have to work around that. Goldfish brain. Yes, sir. Mr. Dum Dum. Okay, let's do explore notes. Okay. So the problem is then here. Reachable point. Point in radius. Get random random location in navigatable radius. You do this instead. So it's no longer a reachable point, it's just a random point. You mind if I ask what's coming on Sunday? Since you're on YouTube, just rewind to the beginning of the stream. I show it near the beginning of the stream. And then you can click live again to go back to current time. Short answer is roller coaster, if all goes well. Well, like the track, but then you just attach a cart to it or something. Skew. Okay. If you can't write on it, it doesn't count. I mean, you can attach something to a spline. You have the spline, so you can just have anything follow the spline. And, yeah, be good. Chad, hands up for the drop. Why is he not doing his transition stuff? What's going on? Why is he not doing his... Okay, so now there's this, but you also have to be careful where you are because these are now exploding. So that's good. Why are you tagging the cheese? It's not cheese, it's drums. The run drumming is so good. Love it every time. The run drumming? Like when I have to run in a circle? Why did he not transition? Why is he not doing the transition? Oh, that. Why is the memory game not working? Oh, I know why. Because I was doing testing and I turned off. I turned it off because I was doing testing. Turns out game development can inherit goldfish brain. No, that's called streaming. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see what true stupidity is like, if you want to experience it for yourself, where you're like, I didn't realize I was this stupid, just start streaming. And let me tell you, once you start thinking about gotta be talking, gotta be doing, gotta read chat, and then gotta make sure everything still works, and gotta do everything else together, and you're like, shuts down. Now you get caught multitasking in 4K. Well, it's only 1440p on YouTube, so oh, you know what I can do to make here? I can do something to help. Here, there, full 1440p, right? And then what I can do is hi. It was like 4K. 4K in our hearts. Yeah. I still think the best resolution is still 1440p. I don't have any 4K monitors. I had 1440p since college. Over a decade ago. It's still my favorite resolution, 1440p. Now, obviously, if you go above 27 inch, you probably want more, but I think at 32 inch plus that you might want to do 4K. But 27 inch, 1440p. Great. The best screen is the one you can afford. Well, no. No. There's always a better one out there that I can't afford. Right? I think mathematically that's wrong. Right? Like I can't afford this, but this is objectively better. This is a I mean it's a little expensive. Whether it's 1300 or not, it's a little expensive. But no, the best screen is not the one you can afford. There's always better ones. But you have to be okay with that. Be okay with always not having the best. Okay? Just know that. It's like when you buy anything. Just know you're not buying the best. There always is something better out there. As long as you come to terms with that, then you're fine. Yours says 60 inches and you paid way less. You use your TV? Well, the thing is with this is that one, you don't get the resolution of the TV on this. This is more resolution. 2 is the response time. 3 are like the monitor specific features. It's not about just the size, it's about the features. Right? It's not about the size of it, it's how you use it. Which I think is what people say when they don't have the size. You're happy with the curved monitor? You don't think it's very fancy besides the curve? I don't. Curved monitors, I don't fully understand because I'd want, again, my dream computer is a 3 monitor wide, 27 inch 3 monitor wide. Where effectively it is 3 monitors, but just without bezels. That's all I want. I want a triple wide bezel-less monitor, effectively. Even that G9 is 2. It's 2 27 inches monitors next to each other. So there's no triple. They don't exist. But I want a triple. Because I cannot go from... Right? The problem is... if you have a 2 wide, right? If it's a 2 wide, well then, if you're sitting in the center, well then you're sitting in the between, and so when you full screen something, right, it'll be either here or here, which is terrible. But then if you're sitting here, but then your monitor then is like awkwardly to the side, and that's weird. No, I want, give me the triple wide version. So that way I can be beautifully in the center and have none of these bezels, right? These bezels wouldn't exist. And it'll be beautiful and then it'd be great. That's what I want. This is my dream monitor. It doesn't exist, but I want it. Well, a curve I don't think is going to be weird because my monitors are in. Like, if you were to look at my monitors from above, my monitors are like this. That's no different than having a curve. right? This monitor already faces inwards, and obviously forward. So this is no different than the monitor just being curved. It was big enough, right? So one day I will get my monitor. It'll probably come out at some point and it will not be able to afford it. That's realistically what's going to happen. It'll come out and people will be like, oh yeah, you can get this monitor for $20,000. And I'll be like, fuck that. I ain't paying $20,000 for a monitor, and that'll be that. But I'll know it exists. It'll always tempt me. You want separate monitors so you can throw different things on? Yeah, exactly. But that's why I'm saying where I want like a continuous, effectively, I want no bezels and 3 individual screens together. Like, I don't care about like playing something across all of them, although that's a nice option if it supports it. I just want like nice bezel-less monitor display. It'll be so nice visually. And then you can put like a nice wallpaper, it'll be like perfectly lined up. Anyway. When you did some intern work for Virtual Heroes, we had 2 monitors. Well, like when you're doing work, 2 monitors. I mean, I at work basically use 1 monitor, effectively. I mean, not technically, because obviously I'm remote, but the remote part of it is in 1 monitor. I still have another monitor that I use for like chats and email and stuff like that. So it is a 2 monitor setup, but I can't put like unreal things on a second monitor because the freaking the last few jobs that I had uses a program called Teradici, and unfortunately the only way to go multi-monitor is to full screen it. But when you full screen it, it full screens across all your monitors. So in my case, I have 3 monitors, so it's like, oh, do you want to use all 3 monitors or 1? I want to use 2. I don't want it to take over all 3 monitors. It's like, no, 3 or 1. Because fuck you. So I use 1. Was the point of hiring multiple monitors? I mean, it is what it is. I've gone by. I mean, the worst part is not the multiple monitors problem. It doesn't support like touch, not touch sensitivity, although it doesn't support that either. It doesn't support like Wacom, like tablet sensitivity. So you can't like sculpt properly. There's a bunch of problems. It's free, so people use it. That's basically how that works. White, pink, blue, yellow, green, orange. Oh god. White, pink, blue. Goodbye. He's a dead man. When he dies, all those should go away. That's kind of important. That's kind of important. So on death, let's promote this to a variable. You. So then on death, we then also clear the timer. And I'm not gonna have a reference to this, but they shouldn't do any damage to me. Because he's dead, I think they shouldn't do any damage to me. Don't do that. Oh no, it does. It still does damage to me. I'm gonna keep coming back to the same point, but if you were a female, you could use 3 at once. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm good at multitasking. I'm like talking, moving my body, breathing, looking, listening, smelling. Like, look at all those things I'm doing at the same time. Like, that's a lot of stuff. Moving my mouse. Multitasking. I'm an expert. Absolute master. What I want to do is here. Not you. You. Every time it transitions, we can do get the damage dealer. Check hashtag. Defeated. And as long as we are not
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
and not disabled, then we're gonna be fine. Anyway, I'll do this. Finish after that. That way, it stops doing. What's it? Actually, what I can do instead is check that it's. Keep that as is, but we'll do another check just for if the boss is defeated, then I'll just have it destroy itself. And then we'll be fine. A-okay. Beautiful. However you say. Okay, something happened. Something open and Bing. It was awful. They played 2 5-second ads and I almost closed the video. You're like, I don't even care anymore. Let that thing stay broken. I don't understand when my default browser is Firefox. But if I select something and press F1 in like Unreal or something, it'll open it in Chrome specifically. I don't know why. It is not my default browser. Why is it opening it there? And I checked like in Windows settings, like for all the default stuff, Chrome is none of them. Like I even went as far as like if there was no alternative, I even went as far as checking that or saying that, hey, just use Edge or something. Just don't use Chrome. And no, it still opens in Chrome for some reason. I don't get it. If you have something in the start bar, of course it opens Bing. Your default is Brave. I've heard about Brave, but I've never like tried it or like actually seen it. I just know it has a built-in ad blocker, and that's pretty much all I know. But then there's just ad blockers out there anyway, so it's not a reason to use it for me. So there probably is more stuff to it that I don't know. I went to Firefox because of ad blockers. Even though here I am on a platform where obviously I benefit from people watching ads, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube. I mean, I hate ads with a passion. Like, I can't watch stuff with ads. Like, I will just not watch it. Like, whenever ads came back, and like it was before like the ad blocker updated, like I'd be like, okay, well, I guess I'm not like watching YouTube for a while. Or like I would try to find workarounds of like, how do I get around it in any way possible? Like one of the workarounds for not having ads was like watching it as an embedded video. So you can change the URL to make it an embedded video, and you get no ads. Like I can't. I can't. I hate them so much. And obviously, there's websites where if you go, there's so many ads, you can't even navigate anything. So it's not great. There you go. They're all gone. He died and they're all gone. Easy peasy. Anytime you watch YouTube at someone else's house, you're like, ew, what is that? Why are we watching this ad? What is wrong? Wait, what? Anytime you watch YouTube is someone else's house. What? Nani? Okay, so notes fall down, explode after some time. Check. So does that mean we have everything set up now? We have the basic attacks, we have the projectile, we have everything. Do Japanese all of a sudden I'm saying because I haven't watched ads in so many years, I'm not used to seeing them? Other people just sit through them. Like that stuff is normal? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the person. Some people are more patient. Also, you know, depends on how much you value your time and so blah blah. There's many reasons. What do you mean by Japanese? Also, I've been learning Japanese for a while. First of all, and two, you don't have to be Japanese to just say "nani" from because like that's just a meme from like a bunch of stuff. I think we're done. Just double check here. Slam sticks together, yes. Pillars of drums. Yes. Basic text obby, yep. Sound plate drums in the middle. Yeah, that whole. I didn't make it a timed ability, is the only thing. But I don't think I want it to be a timed ability. Faster and last phase. You know what? I might want to modify this. Jump up and slam down AoE. I don't quite like it. It's a little fast. It's hard to, like, avoid. I think I want to change that. If I just disable the other ones. Oh, also, I actually haven't set up the... right now, by default, the notes will just always play. I haven't actually set it up to play what I need them to play. Well, let's do that first. It's kind of important. It's not hard, but you gotta do that. Picked up a couple of Japanese phrases from watching Japanimation. Not even trying, just say what, die, another phrase. Yeah. If you watch enough anime, you'll pick stuff up. Not a lot. You know. But some. Okay, so this needs to go phase 3. So when he gets to phase 3, then we start exploding notes. Enough to start a small harem. I don't know if that's quite accurate. Or I've messed something up. Where's my small harem? Damn it, I must have messed something up. Here I know a few words here and there. You know sentences. Still no harem. And okay. So that attack right there, what he did, I feel like I need to change that a little bit. Cooldown on it 30 seconds? No, that's too long. Let's make it like 2 seconds so we can just really see it. Solomon was supposed to be the wisest man. He had over 900 wives and didn't make him happy. Go figure. I mean, I could have told you that. But I mean, at that point, you don't have wives. Right? Well, you have 900 wives. You're not really, like, emotionally connected to really any of them. Like, they're there, but Like, even if you spend like 1 day per wife, like that's not enough time to build any kind of meaningful connections. So, yeah, you could definitely feel alone at such insane numbers. Absolutely. Um. Something about that I don't like. And I think it's the fact that I can't tell that he's doing the that attack specifically. So he lands, he moves. True. You're right. He shouldn't move right after he lands. That's a good catch. If I make this like 1.5 seconds, probably more than enough. And then do all. So that probably will help. Telegraph with him beating the drum a couple times before he jumps. Yeah, I think that's what's missing is the telegraph. That's better. That is definitely better. He probably needs a telegraph. You're right. For telegraph, what could we do? What could we use? It can't be too long. Like, this is way too long. Can't use this. That won't work. No, just because I'm not using it doesn't mean I... Like, I'm not using that, but... I mean, I could do this. I could use that. I could use this one. Let's see how this one sounds if I gave it the notes. This might be a little too much. I can already tell. Let me hit the side of the drum, which would be more like yeah, it'd be different noises, but I don't have those right now. Down the line, maybe I'll add them in, but it's fine. We'll see how it sounds as is right now. Oh, what I could do actually is change the pitch, so I can make it much higher potentially. It's a lot of notes, though. I mean, that's honestly not that bad. So it's hard to tell where he's hitting. This one, I think he's hitting pitch multiplier. Let's do 3. Uh, 10. It's not really gonna work, but it's fine. It's fine. It's better than what we had. I feel like the pitch change was worse. Let's just I think let's leave it as is. At least you have all the sounds ready for that scene during the credits when all the bosses get together on stage and rock out. Just one pitch change, which was this one. That. Hey, Sermon, welcome in. Yeah, it's a little better. We made hot dogs and burgers that ended up taking a few hours. I mean, first of all, sounds delicious. And we were talking about food earlier, and now I'm starving. And you made it worse. Because that sounds fantastic. I mean, as long as it was worth it by the end, it could take a few hours, but I'm sure they were fantastically delicious. You know, You know what we were looking at earlier? Here. This was like, hey Jules, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This is what we were looking at earlier. Like look at this. We're talking mozzarella like cheese sticks. I'm like, I want these. I want these. Give me these, please. just look at that. Just I want it. Please. Just that's a real man's cheese stick right there. No, that's a mozzarella stick. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mozzarella sticks. How do you add that to your wish list? I don't know. I don't know where this is. I don't care where this is. I just want it in my mouth and my stomach. Just give me. So yeah, I'm hungry from then, and then we're talking burgers. Like, oh, you had shredded cheese on the hot dog, and some got on the burger. So in a way, little cheese sticks were on there. It's not the same. It's not the same. I want my cheese sticks like this. I want cheese logs. I don't want cheese sticks. I want cheese logs. Those people are gonna use up all the cheese in the world because of their giant cheese sticks. Worth it. Freaking worth it. As long as I get to have some, worth it. There's only like a few cheese meals that I'm like on. It's not even like I don't like them. Just I'm like Surprisingly, poutine is one of them. The cheese curd stuff. Maybe I just haven't had good poutine. But I'm like, I feel like just some regular melted cheese on top is better. I'd rather have like chili fries than poutine. Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe I'm too American. Replace the patty with an inch thick breaded fried mozzarella? No. Come on, Skronek. You just add the inch thick breaded fried mozzarella to the burger. Obviously, why would you replace the patty? Meat and cheese go so well together. It's from the same animal. They're asking to be reunited. Yeah, the cheese that I grew up with isn't cottage cheese. It's I think it's called farmer's cheese. I haven't had. Yeah, it's farmer's cheese. Pretty sure. That's kind of the cheese that I grew up with. So it's like cottage cheese, but it's definitely not as wet. But I think the closest thing is I think it's that. Is it queso fresco? Is it? I can see it. I think I've had queso fresco. I think it's a little bit different, but I can see the resemblance. Yeah. Yeah. I had queso fresco. It's not the same thing, but yeah, I can definitely understand the resemblance. Because it's technically cottage cheese, but it's basically Russian cottage cheese. But it translates to Russian cottage cheese, which is why I say it's like cottage cheese, but it's not. It's more, I think, closer to farmer's cheese. Did it come from a cottage? That's the main question. I don't know. But this stuff slaps. Anyway, enough about food.
Here.
Hey, Achilles, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing myself any favors here. You're like, what are we looking at? We're looking at cheeses. You don't like cheese? Are you one of those lactose intolerant folk? No, that's just something that uses that cheese as an ingredient. That's all it was. We don't take kindly to people not tolerating lactose around here. Do you got a cat allergy? We don't take, like... It's fine, you have lactose. You just are missing out on so much goodness. So much goodness. Why do I have it on stage failed go to root? Oh, I guess I... Highest utility. This needs to go away. This needs utility now. Good grilled cheese, you gotta put the butter right on the bread, not on the grill, then make a tinfoil covering for it. I'll be honest, I've never had real grilled cheese. I know, blasphemy, but I've never had a proper grilled cheese. When I was younger, I did blasphemous things. I would take bread, like when I was like Much, much younger. I would take bread, I would put cheese on it, and then I would put another piece of bread on top, but not always. Sometimes just bread and cheese. And then I would stick that in the microwave and melt the cheese. Which isn't good in comparison at all. Let me get that straight. I don't condone this. I'm just saying how it is. At the very least, I should have put it on a frying pan and, like, you know, toasted it basically, or fried it. But what I used to do, also, I never pretty much owned butter, so I've never had like grilled cheese with like proper butter and stuff. You've never done the tinfoil, but you do put the butter right on it. I think the best, or the closest I did was like, I think with mayo. But I don't even think I put it on the outside. I think I just put it on the inside. Or maybe I put it on the outside. It's been so long since I made a grilled cheese. I don't remember. I think I used mayo instead of butter on the outside. I think that might have been it. Let's have yours with tomato. Tomato is great. Okay, I need to... So that's great. What he's doing there is great. But I think he needs to now come closer. As a jump. But that was good. That was good. You know it's coming. So dash distance can be higher here. If I would take white bread and microwave an egg and then put mayonnaise on it and put it in the bread. Take white bread and microwave an egg and then put mayonnaise on the bread and put it, so I assume you just have a microwaved egg on white bread and mayonnaise. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You always put a little bit of salt, or at least stuff. You know, salt, pepper, or something. Grilled cheese with, what's that bread that everyone made during the virus? Sourdough? It's amazing. Achilles, sourdough's been around longer than most breads. but yeah, sourdough is amazing. You typed looking good and it was an emoji. Oh. Okay, there you go. That's better. If you keep moving, you're not going to get hit. It's good. Perfect. I like that's a lot better. That's a big improvement, I think, to this attack. Everyone's like, I'm making bread, you would know what kind. I mean, I've made bread once. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I might be able to show you guys the bread I made. Don't worry, I won't tell you what kind. You'll know. It was not sourdough. Just to be clear, it was not sourdough. I'm not that good. See if we can find it. Can I find... Oh, yeah, there it is. Ta-da! This was the best bread I've ever had. And I love the smell of yeast. It smelled so good, but it took so long. It genuinely took you so long. You want bread, you want cheese. I know, mozzarella, some mozzarella sticks. Was that non-sourdough? I know it's a donut. It's a donut? No. This was French bread. Baguette. Or at least it followed the baguette recipe. It probably wasn't like thin and long enough for like what it was, but I was like, I managed to burn myself during this. Because I'm stupid. I'm like, oh, let me take it out of the oven just fine using, you know, gloves. Let me put it down carefully. And then like I look away and then I'm like, oh, let me just move this pan, like the hot thing that it was on this entire time. Let me just move it a little over so it'll be more convenient. And I grab it with my bare hands for a moment. It was just a moment, but it was enough. Managed to like get rid of my fingerprints, I think, for a little while. But that's my bread. I'm happy with my bread. That's the goldfish. Hey, don't insult the goldfish. Come on. That's me. I'm dumb. It's okay. I'm dumb. I want gum. Very few of you are probably going to understand the reference. Surprisingly, it's a movie reference. Oh, I need to duplicate this now to the other ones. Also, let's do a cooldown here of 8 seconds. Oh, it's not a new movie. It's a movie from 2006? Yeah, 2006. With Ben Stiller. Night at the Museum. Good movie. I enjoyed it. Night at the Museum. That's what you meant by new movie. Anything after 2000 you're not watching? Yeah, I haven't watched like movies in a long time either. But some movies I've seen like from like growing up, so. Back in the old days, I watched the movies. Cooldown this will go down to, let's say, 6. 5. They're working on Spaceballs 2, apparently. I've never seen Spaceballs. I've seen Space and Balls, but I've never seen Spaceballs. You'll make an exception for that if they don't mess it up. How will you know if you don't watch it? Can you really trust the reviewers? You really? You don't have to watch it. I will say, there are some, there are some movies that I know are being worked on. Like, there's a Horizon movie or TV show that's, I think it's a Horizon movie or TV show. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, there's a Horizon Zero Dawn feature film being made. And I'll be honest, I have no desire to watch it because I cannot cope with if it is terrible. Like, I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I'd rather not watch it than risk it being bad. So I understand you. I understand. I just realized I should probably have musical. He should play a musical number before the drum thing and before like the memory game. He should probably do that. And then you'll know it's coming and you can get into position. Probably a good idea. There's too much great stuff out there to just crash just because it's new. I mean, that is true. You know what's great and new? Expedition 33. It is, I think, officially on one of the few recent games that I've actually like, yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 game. It meets my criteria. Were there any bugs I don't care about? I was even like inaccurately spoiled on something. When I say inaccurately spoiled, as in I read something that turned out to be false. But that obviously made me think certain things along the way. Even despite that, I was still for fantastic game. I might platinum it over the weekend. I have only a few achievements left. So I think my criteria is like, yeah, that's a 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Oh yeah, he absolutely will. Yeah, different telegraph, absolutely. So, for example, this one might be a little. We could use. Maybe we could use this one for the drum one, drum pillar. And this could be the memory game, or. Or this could be the drum pillar. I don't want to put in the notes like on every single frame. Last really good game you played was Metro Exodus. I heard it was good. I'm not much of a shooter in the, like that kind of genre game. It's not really for me, but I heard good things. You went back to and read the books. Wow. The only game you finished 100% is Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, the only game I've platinumed is Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Those are the only two games I've platinumed. Like, intentionally platinumed. Obviously, if the game has few achievements and you just play in the game, you automatically get it. That doesn't count. Because there are some like really small games that the only achievements are the story marks, and if you beat the game, you get the full. I don't count that because I think there's like one or two that I have that on. So. Yeah, let's do it on this. Let's try to set it up. Play the shit out of AC Odyssey. There's the whole Achilles fantasy. Alexios was you being Achilles. Nice. The remake of Resident Evil 2 was awesome. Did you play the original Resident Evil 2? Out of curiosity? I don't really play those games, so I'm just curious if, like you play the original and the remake is good, or is it because you haven't played the original that you're like, you know what, this is good. After finishing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you download the sea shanties so you could listen to them in your vehicle and be a pirate. I mean, sea shanties are great. I will be honest. You missed Black Flag. It was one of the best. I heard many good things about Black Flag. I mean, that's why they released their first quadruple A game, right? Was it because of Black Flag? If I recall. The first ever quadruple A game came out thanks to that. The original Resident Evil 2 was really good. Nice. I don't really play those games because I am a wuss and I do not understand the enjoyment of scary games. I mean, quite honestly. How to ruin a good thing. It feels like all the good stuff is being turned to shit these days. I think I can kind of agree with you in the like big triple A oh my god. In the big triple A space, I can kind of agree with you. But I think indies are really like good these days. This might be terrible. This might be terrible, might not be. We'll find out. Why did it not just... Why is it doing that? Let's do these. What? Okay. Can I not put it down below? Why can't I... Is there a limit? Oh my god, there's a limit. You can't put more than 10 tracks. There's actually a limited amount of tracks. God damn it. This looks so bad. As long as it works, huh? Okay. There. It's not great. This is such a mess here. Like, I think I'd need, like... Yeah, the problem is... You know, hold on. I can go here. I can zoom in. Right, he starts here. Like, this is where he starts. This one shouldn't be here. I think I have some duplicate ones here that I shouldn't have. And then the timing here is off. Let's try fixing this. We zoom in a lot and then try fixing this. Where it plays every frame. I think the last one is a little off. I think it's here. To play. That's better. That is better. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. Is there anything I can do to... At the end of the fast beat, you might need 2 more hits. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Exactly 2. Yeah. Can I make the last one like really high pitch? No, it's not the last one. Ding! Like, I want like a ding, but no, I can't really do a ding with this. It's fine. Lower the pitch? On the last one? Okay, I'll try lowering. Lowering didn't do much. It makes it almost quieter. Or do you mean the lowering the pitch for everything? Or like the main, like the fast time, the fast area? I can lower the pitch for like... I can lower the pitch for like that. Turn up the sound. Okay. Let's do 0.2 and then multiplier of sound.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Boom! It doesn't fit the animations at all, but I think that does sound pretty good. Hold on. I don't think the last one quite works because he's not, I don't think he's getting like a big one. I think it was better before you erase the sound of the fast bit. Oh, before I erase the sound of the fast bit. Let me turn it back down a little bit. Put it back exactly where it was. I think the last one's a little bit too much. I'm gonna tone down the volume a little bit. And maybe raise it just a lot. Yeah, cool. That's pretty good. Let me go with that for now. Shivik, come on, man. Just ramp it. No. No ramps. Stairs. We're not disabled friendly. No ramps, only stairs. What's this one? Oh, this is the cheering one. That's this one. So this is the other one that I want to do. This one doesn't cycle, which is fine because he jumps up into the air. Also, why can I add a notify track if I cannot put stuff in there? Have you seen the pictures from Japan where they have... No? But I wasn't exactly looking, so... Let's see if we can make this work. Can we make this work? It totally does not fit what he's playing, but we make do. I think that's a hit. Because it goes every other frame in the render, it's hard to tell sometimes when it's a hit. That is definitely a hit. I think it's this, and then the next one. Here. One frame before. Maybe zoom in a bit more, be able to see. Now the problem is that the frames here, right? I render every other frame in terms of the animation, so it's hard to tell where he hits and where he's has not hit or when he has hit, basically. Like here he moves, but I think he's supposed to hit on the frame, but you don't see it. Right. That's what I mean. I don't know. Let's see. It's so hard. Did you make the choice to save file size, or is it a style choice? Kind of files. Basically, the animations are 15 frames a second. So I take a 30 frame per second animation, and I render every other frame. And so it has a more stylized like look in that regard, where it doesn't look like smooth pixel animations, because it's pixel animation, I don't want it to look smooth, like intentionally as a style choice. You see those abominations where they try to take an old anime and make it 60 frames a second? They look awful. I mean, depends how you do it. If you do it properly, then I'm sure it could look good. But yeah, if you just kind of try to force it, then like through like AI or something, then yeah, you're not actually and actually making the frame, so I can see that being not very good. I'm gonna put one here, even though I don't know for sure that it's supposed to be there. It's hard to tell, so. And this one I will make louder and lower the pitch on. It's not great. What I might do later on is replace this with just something that doesn't match the drum beats, but sounds better. That might be what I end up going with, instead of all this. Even when the art looks smooth, it's even when the art looks good, it's too smooth. It doesn't feel right. I mean, it's sort of like probably the soapbox effect for like TV shows and movies, where when you take something that was meant for 24 frames a second and make it 60, it just looks soapboxy. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Okay, well, we got the animations. They're not perfect, but, you know, they're better than what we had. Why did I just immediately close it? Oh, I didn't. It was here. So we need to add them to the memory game, and we need to add them to the drum stack. So that will give the player like a notification that it's coming. We don't need that for the projectile attack, because that is a range thing. We don't need that for I might remove the projectile from this section, but we'll see during our testing later on. We don't need for the rotating musical notes because he can just jump and he pushes you away, so you have plenty of notification for that. Jump slam, we added it, so basic attacks don't need them. So yeah, those are the last two. So probably tomorrow we'll add those in, and then we just test to make sure everything works together as like a whole package, and we wrap him up. That sounds like a good plan to me. I say that, but I'm gonna aim for that, but I need to finish the roller coaster thing. So we'll see. I'm gonna hopefully finish the roller coaster thing tonight, tomorrow morning, during lunch, something, basically before the stream. As long as I feel comfortable enough where I have enough for Sunday's video, then we won't do that. Or we'll see. Play it by ear, play it by whatever. Get it because it's a musical. Okay. Anyway, I am starving after the stream. So the grocery store near me is still open. I'm gonna grab some food and call it a night. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for Friday. Woohoo! Well, we can have some more fun then. With that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.